I don't know how good. I'm at the library right now. You currently using a Wi-Fi? Yes, I'm using Wi-Fi, bitch. You know, I just paid my phone bill. My plan don't start until I don't gotta explain all that. Just it is what it is. I'm live, and I'm just trying to make sure that um, the connection is good because I'm gonna be talking for a while before I decide to go back home and stay inside and make my rotel and not come back out until Monday, Sunday night or whatever. You know, just making sure. Oh, girl, I done dish and everything. Heck, I was feeling away. I was feeling a whole way. I was hot and bothered this morning. I was so hot and bothered, girl. Like, you just don't even know. Y'all bitches don't even know, bitch. I was fucking, like, on that shit ass. But, like, I was really, really hot and bothered. Like it was not it was good. Like, okay, so when we're, did my little 8 hours and stuff like that, and it was fine. Like, towards the end of the shift, this guy, because I'm on a night shift, and he was, giving me these little looks, like he's like, I want to say 3 or 4 feet, four, I'm gonna say about like a foot shorter than me. And girl, so he's cute. He has a nice chest and all this type of stuff. A few times he held the door open for work. I've given that he's down low. I've sensed that he was down low, or whatever, because down low girls and gay girls, we see each other. So he was giving me this little look. This the hard look. You know that down low dude will give you when they're interested in you and stuff like that. So I was cutting the feathers off the wings because that's what I do. I'm in a wing station now, because I work at a chicken plant, honey. So, girl, I was cutting the feathers off and I felt someone looking at me. So I looked up and he was walking past staring at me. And I'm like, got him. Because I know for a fact when a guy, is staring hard at me, they can me this aggressive look like, or just looking hard at me like when I'm walking past. Either he want to fuck a fight, and usually he want to fight. He want to fuck, or both. So when they give you that hard look or whatever, or you come in the proximity of them, a lot of times they are down low. So yeah, I knew he was staring at me. He, like I said, he held the door open for me like twice, like a few times. I'm gonna say a few times because yeah, he did, and he was giving me that hard look. So, girl, I ain't about to tell y'all when we got off work, the reason I was hot and bothered, bitch, I ended up clocking out, bitch. And subscribe, by the way, subscribe. I'm going to title this that shit as fuck and stuff like that. But definitely subscribe, bitch, especially if you are queer, because I got some other stuff to talk about involving the queer community. So anyway, bitch, I ain't about to tell y'all when I got out of work, the extra downloads, the black guys, was standing to the side because, the homeboys usually be, they usually be bromancing and shit, which ain't nothing wrong with bromancing, but I know they be screwing each other because I done fucked a few of them or whatever. A lot of them had me in a pressure position over there hanging together, bro, and they motherfucking mouth. Luckily, I ain't on that, day of reckoning, just in case a bitch want to try me. We can go there, especially I know a lot of these motherfuckers voted for Trump, so I'm just waiting on Q. Okay, so anyway, bitch, I ain't about to tell y'all that when I walked outside, he had his shirt off, girl, and like I said, I knew he had a nice body, and it's just a plus. Like I usually like a dude with a dad bod, but he looked good with his shirt. Like he had the vest on. He was driving this they call it the scooter type, whatever, motorbike or whatever, girl. And he had his vest on. He was a black girl, like looking like one of them soldiers off, Destiny's Child, Beyonce and the Children, Survivor video, girl. I was playing. Destiny's Child Survivor video. He had on a black vest, girl. Then he had on the tattoo and stuff like that right here, and the chest was chesting. And I knew he looks good, but I knew he was eyeing me and was trying to make sure if I was interested or not. And I know he heard me when I walked past, and I ain't give a fuck, bitch. I'm 30 years old. I don't give a damn, bitch. If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. And so like that, I'm like, oh, shit, damn. And then something else happened because I knew it was too much going on. It was way too much going on. This morning, dude ended up getting out of the truck. Out of the out of the truck, whatever. Dick on hard. He wanted like it was, you know. And well, it was half because it wasn't like sticking out, but it was very present. And I, like looking at him and then looking at the print getting out the truck, and it was too much. And then saw the dude, another dude that I was getting into it with, he was down low as well, trying to make his point clear that he liked me. Like, and then, when I got to the store that's right down the road from the plants, I don't know. I can't say he was my ex, but it was like a budding platonic relationship, like, dating, getting to know each other, courting, all that type of stuff. Saw him at the store, but me and him ain't work out. So, I wasn't trying to speak or nothing because like if you drop, you lost. You ain't no point in talking to you if you ain't, so it's like I saw him. So it could have been very, very busy, especially if he would have said something, because I heard him fake laughing at the cooker, the chef at the store or whatever. I can't believe I said chef. Fake laughing because he didn't want to, I guess, talk to me or be nervous to talk to me. So it was a lot going on, y'all. It was a lot. Say, hey, I don't know if you still hear Jay some slow. Jay's own show. I ain't never heard that before. I don't know if nobody's still in the building. I don't know. Thank you. I got to get more glasses, y'all, to read the comments. I really do, and I think I can slide it to the side to see it better. This is definitely what I need at the top. Hell, I definitely need that. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, I'm at the library. I'm at the library until I, decide to go home and make my little rotel and not come back outside, because I've been feeling hot and bothered today because it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. And I do want to make this very, very clear. I am trying to build my audience, still trying to grow my subscriber, my community. So I definitely people that's going to work with me, probably work with content as well. I need moderators. I need a community. I need that on YouTube. Because I need a community on YouTube. So I'm trying to grow my audience. I need some more subscribers. I need queer people, straight people. Everybody's welcome. Long as you are cool. Long as you're an adult. Long as you ain't nobody's child. Because I'm not trying to be here and hear but you're a groomer, you this and you that. Your children is yours, boo. I ain't got time for all that. It's a personal choice that I did not have kids because it's about me and me only. Okay, I want to be free. All right. But anyway, I'm trying to grow my audience on YouTube. Had I been posting the fight videos I had when I was 16 growing up, and I could have been as big as World Star. But I ain't know how to post no videos, honey, so it is what it is. But this is what y'all out here right here. I could have been, as big as them. But no, honey. But no. So yeah, like I said, trying to grow my audience. I need more moderators. I'm definitely going to be trying to, talk about more on thatshiigayasf. And I have another topic up, and have lists within the topic. This is my main topic video, and talking about other, like different things that go on in my life. Like I'm here to cause chaos. So, I'm still trying to grow my audience and try to be consistent on YouTube and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But anyway, like, I can't call him my ex. Before I get back into that, Noah's Ark is coming back. Noah's Ark is coming back. My favorite show, my favorite childhood show is coming back. Noah's Ark is coming back. I'm so happy. I'm so very happy. It's coming back. Noah's Ark. We need that representation. We need representation as LGBTQ, as queer, as definitely black LGBTQ people. We definitely need that. We definitely need. Hold on. As black queer folk, we definitely need representation, especially the queer kids that's coming up. These queer kids, they need representation. I mean, still as an adult, we still need role models to, as queer people, black queer representation to show us, what love is supposed to look like for as gay people. We do. We do. All we see, like we can't go. We're not trying to. And the beautiful thing about it is that we can choose. We can rule in and rule out what we want in our relationship. Because honestly, what's worked for the straights, or well, really haven't been working for the straights. That patriarchy shit don't work for them. Them heteronormative ideologies don't really work for them. It really does not, because there's so many. Their divorce rate is so high. I mean, I keep saying that straight people keep coming into queer spaces trying to tell us what's unnatural, but bitch, y'all haven't got it since Adam and Eve. Let's be clear. Straight people don't got all the answers. Bitch, y'all do not got all the answers. Straight people, you do not. Hear me clear. Straight people do not have all the answers when it comes to relationships. Y'all do not. Y'all do not. Y'all do not have all the answers, bitch. When it comes to relationships. Y'all haven't got it right since Adam, Eve, and Steve, bitch. Y'all, straight people, y'all do not have all the answers. When it comes to relationships, y'all don't. Y'all have not got it right since Adam, Eve, and Steve. And Lilith adds too. So, like, I mean, it be gone with incest and whatever. So y'all still haven't cleared that up. So anyway, it is what it is. So as queer folk, we definitely need more shows, more movies, and showing us in a positive light where we have careers. And that's why I love Noah's Ark. Like, they're coming back in 2025, this year. I'm Pride. Like, they're coming back June 20th. I'm so ready. It brings back nostalgia for me. Like, I was 13. I was 13 when I finally saw this. I saw a show that I looked at the characters and I saw myself. I saw myself in them. And it was so beautiful to see, like, when Logo TV was, like, spitting out the shows, and we saw RuPaul Drag Race and all that type of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I think RuPaul was on Logo TV. I think that's what it was. I definitely know Noah's Ark was, but I know it was like queer, like a queer network. During the night, or a certain time during the night shift. And anyway, I was 13, and I used to get allowance at that time, like $10 or $20 allowance. So I go walk into the Dollar Tree, honey, get my little Everest fruit punch, baby, and my damn Cheetos and stuff like that, and my barbecue Cheetos, girl. And I don't even know if they sell them no more, but I hope they do, because I could do it again, And I used to, get that and then walk home and then watch TV. I used to be so crazy about That's So Rare. Used to have a crush on her too, even though knowing that I just like men. But I had a female crush, girl. So anyway, I remember, waiting till like during the evening, because I know my mama would be off work and she was a nurse, honey. So sometimes she worked a double shift, but sometimes she'll come home and I had to sneak and watch Noah's Ark, girl, because it was gay, girl. It was things. So I had to sneak and watch them. So, she'll be asleep, and then I go on Logo TV, and, once I start finding out that was shown, and on there, and I sit down, and I wouldn't, my brother kind of knew I was, kind of knew I was, because it's things he caught me doing, and I will tell y'all those stories later. But for right now, I just want to focus on this. And I sit down, and watch them. Noah, he had curls for days. Like, I loved his hair texture and stuff like that. He knew how to dress, and, he had a beautiful physique. Like, he was beautiful. Like, he was snatched, honey. And I would see, how he would maneuver, and his friend, best friend Wade, straight at the, straight. And they were best friends, and I would see the other friends like Alex, Ricky and Chance, and how they had a beautiful, relationship, authentic, because they would, argue, but it was more so positive. They both had careers, they both had lives, and showing how it should be in friendships instead of just being catty. Now they would shade each other. They would definitely shade each other. Like I called them the black gay, golden girls. And it was dope. It was dope to see, how, and I craved, and still do to this day, to a certain extent. I think I'm too old for just be, meeting new people and becoming best friends with them. That's how I see it. But I don't think you ever too old to really just, find the one, or bump into the one, or whatever, the one for you, the person that's perfect for you or equal to you or whatever. So anyway, but anyway, girl. So it was beautiful to see that, and I craved friendships like that. I I even, Wade was my, crush, at that time. I mean, I don't want to say, because that man's still beautiful. That man's still fine. He giving zaddy now. It's zaddy energy, grown man energy, grown and sexy energy. So he's definitely still a crush. But um, yeah, I crave those friendships and relationships, but I never ran into people that were really authentic, I would say. More people came to me expecting me to be their therapist, and it was like one-sided relationships. And I took accountability for the things like, if I saw and stayed there, and if I stayed, after I acknowledged and noticed those things, then it was my fault. But then um, people that I noticed, I craved those type of relationships, but I didn't really receive those. Not in all, but I did meet some decent people, and you live and you outgrow people, or they outgrow you and you move on, stuff like that. But other than that, I craved those type of relationships, especially seeing how it was, how they grew on each other. Like they met in college, like Ricky and Noah met in college, and then some happened. I don't want to tell the whole thing just in case y'all haven't seen Noah's art. They became fangirls, and hung out. And I'm really not sure how Alex and Chance met Noah, but I mean, I could go back and watch it. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it. But yes, they come back on June 20th. If you don't know what Noah's Ark is, if you're queer, you need to see it. You definitely need to see it. It's dope. It's so dope. I'm so happy they're coming back. And I just saw a lot of myself in Noah at that time, still trying to figure myself out. He was as well, trying to figure out what he wanted to do with himself, and being really innocent to the dating scene because he never had a boyfriend. So at that time, me neither. I was 13. I ain't never had no boyfriend at that time. So, he, I just have to say this. Wade was definitely not giving trade in it. Well, he was giving trade, but he wasn't he was more so suspect than he thought. Like he was giving Noah all types of looks and advances in a sense, but not being pushy about it. Like yeah, look at like they went to a brunch. I think it was a brunch, a dinner date, a breakfast date in a sense. Like they went for breakfast, and Noah was like really oblivious in a sense. Like it seemed like he would catch on. He'll look at a look away and catch on, but I guess that was for us as the audience to see versus the character. So I don't know, but the looks that Wade was giving Noah, I would have followed it. I definitely would have followed it. But anyway, I'm so happy they coming back. And as far as the relationship, for Noah and Wade, it's realistic to a degree. Like that can happen. It can happen if because I don't believe for his Wade, he wasn't in the closet as much as you would think. Like it's some dudes that are opening and closing the closet door. I want to say because it was definitely a dude that he would give like he was discreet, like he was bisexual or even gay, but he was down low. Like all down low dudes don't act the same. I would say that. Like he would open the door, and he was thug. Like he was in a gang. I don't know if he was like gangsta bicycle or whatever. The dude that was kind of my Wade. I mean, he looked nothing like Wade, but he was definitely given the energy that way it gave Noah. And dude would hold the door before me. He knew my cousin. My cousin saw him. He was one of those types that'll work a job 5 times and come another time for absolute like and get fired quick. So I was like, okay, but, it's not gonna work. He'll get fired, come back, get fired, come back, and every time he come back, our eyes met, and it was that same dance. And I was this close to giving him some. I was. I mean, because like I said, he rolled up for me. He would talk freely to me. He didn't give a damn who saw me. So it gave discreet, but I knew he was down low. Ain't like he was gonna be like, oh, I'm fucking, unless he would. I was like 22, 23 at that time. So I don't know. But I definitely had a wait. And, I kind of slick did give him a lit tad. The head went in, but it didn't really go further than that. So, I mean, I think we all had a wave before, but then you live and you learn and you grow and you want something more. You want something more. Like I said, Wade was my crush, but then more like relationship wise, I would want the person to already be open. I would want them to be accept themselves. I don't want to be fixing someone. I don't want to be compromising my core values. I don't want to be doing that to accommodate for them or their lack thereof for me. I want it to be, real, authentic, them to be themselves, of course, and, you know, and equal, because I know we both men. I know we're going to hit headbutt and stuff like that. Be opposites. I don't want to be polar opposites, and I just, they need to see me. They need to see me. So, I think that probably at this part, this generation of Noah's Ark is probably going to give to where I could definitely see myself at this age, at this big age, that I am, and have representation. Because as gay people, as queer people, we still need that representation. And I'm gonna keep saying we need gay representation in cartoons. We need that. We need gay representation in cartoons because there's a such thing as queer kids. We don't need any more kids, especially if their parents are uncomfortable to talk to them, ask them these questions about their same sex, um, attractions or whatever, and they uncomfortable to talk about it. Then they need some representation, healthy, pure representation of talking about it. Instead of feeling like it's okay to throw your children away. Lil Boosie is not the representation, of a heterosexual father, black father at that, of raising kids. That's not cool. It's not cool to throw your kids away or shun your kids because they are queer. It's not. It's not. And you wonder why it's a lot of us on drugs and all this type of stuff. It's not by choice. It's not, because we have to get out here, become prostitutes, whores, or whatever you want to call us, and grown men predators target us, and then we end up, trying to find love in the wrong situations. So it's not cool. We're not sexual deviants, and if y'all want to be called sexual deviants, bitch, it started with straights. Y'all have not got it right since Adam and Eve. So I hate when straight people act like they have all the answers because y'all don't. Y'all divorce rates high as fuck, and that patriarchy has never worked. So I just like accountability. So yeah, queer kids, it's definitely black. Queer kids need role models, need that, and that need to be shown because we tired of seeing Cinderella sequel, prequel, all that type of shit. This bitch giving up half herself to be with a man. Like Ariel, all these, princesses shown, and that's the type of role models that kids need. The woman have to give up half herself in order to accommodate this nigga. No, that's not healthy. Now Snow White, she got to wake up out of the dead, which she was still dead. I saw one of these YouTube shorts that she was still dead after the dude kissed her or whatever. I don't know. I ain't really fucking with Snow White, but all that horrible representation. No, I mean, and then y'all talking about, oh, y'all gonna turn them gay. Well, all this straight mother movies that we had, it ain't made me want to be with a woman. So I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, you never stop being influenced as you age, but still, it's still your choice when you grow up, And then at the same time, you can control what your heart wants. But anyway, I'm so happy that Noah Ark is coming back. I'm so happy about that, girl. I'm so happy because we need that, especially in the black community, because we're progressing so slow and it needs to be faster. And I do have to say this: black people, stop being so inviting to non-black people. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout when you won't even invite your own. We forgive every other race but each other, and I'm so sick of that. Stop inviting them. Stop giving them leeway to do that. And then you don't need white people validation. I don't know why y'all keep acting like they opinion is just fact. It's not. Like I keep seeing black people say Angela Bassett deserve an Oscar. But if she won a Grammy, that's all she need. And the money is and the recognition is all she need. What do we need an Oscar for? Ain't that predominantly white people that vote on the Oscars? Like y'all need to stop. Y'all, black people, y'all give white people that power nowadays because y'all care seek validation from them. Stop. Ain't we supposed to be just putting forth into our community as black people and all of us black, whether we're queer or not? Because if y'all think that all we do as black queer or black gay men is twiddle our thumbs and fantasize about penis all day, then y'all got life fucked up. Look at black queer history. It's the same as black history. Our sexual experiences is just different. So definitely look that up. Look it up. The first person y'all need to look up for a black gay man, openly black gay man in the 1960s is Bayard Rustin. Rustin is on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. If you need to see, just see that I'm not lying. So definitely, we need that. We need more representation. I'm keep saying that. I don't care who feel away. We need black black gay cartoons. We need those black queer cartoons. We need that because we need to be a more inclusive world. Now, we're not pedophiles. I saw somewhere where a while ago that they try to add the P into the L. No, no, unless it stands for pansexual, we ain't got time for that. That's not us. I mean, y'all be so focused on homosexuality when there is definitely bestiality out there, and it's not the same. Those are sick, twisted individuals, and they need definitely. I don't know what they need. I don't think you can heal from that bestiality, girl. Like y'all trying to whoop y'all sons and daughters for, wanting the same sex, but y'all cannot try to whoop the, you know, different species attraction out of your children. Like, stop getting them to, all these teddy bears and them dry humping these teddy bears and all that type of stuff, thinking that's okay. So it's okay for them to do that versus, a human. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm definitely going to talk about that bestiality stuff because, girl, like, y'all, we're sick though. Homosexuals are sick though, but at least I fall in love with another human. I fall in love with a human. Y'all have a problem with homosexuality, but y'all have no problem with bestiality. It is not the same, bitch. Anyway, let me go ahead and go so I can go ahead and cook this down rotel and sit on my ass. And I may come back later. I may come back later to online to talk to y'all a little bit more. But definitely, y'all watch Noah's Ark. Be waiting. Watch the 2 seasons of Noah's Ark. Where is it? I think it's on Paramount Plus, and they need to put it on Netflix as well, and they need to put it on YouTube too for the girls. So, and then y'all wait for that movie. It's on Pride, Pride. Yes, honey, Pride, honey. We need that representation. Y'all definitely watch that and definitely subscribe to my channel. That shit as fuck. And be waiting for more content because I'm definitely gonna have some and watch my videos. Okay, watch them. Anyway, honey, let me know too if there's like any message y'all can leave me if y'all have content too, because I love to laugh as well and I love the support. I need more moderators. I need more people that's gonna probably come up with topics or whatever to talk about and block these, bots and these trolls because I ain't got time about it. I really don't. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. My name was Shaheen, and go check out my music as well. Ride for Pride. Honey, it's R2ISD3. Because I got to be extra because I'm gay and I'm the queen, honey. So it is what it is. Go check that song out. Let me know what you think or whatever. And be positive. Be positive. There's too much negativity out there. And I'm the one that always get it everywhere I go. So I guess I'm that girl. Because it would be only that be negative if I wasn't. But definitely support, and I support back if you have good content. So definitely go check my stuff out, and I appreciate y'all so much. We had a time, honey. That shit gets fun. Woo.